So some of you know that I used to make a video a week and more or less, and it's kind of gone down to a video a month, more or less. And the main reason for that is I've had some health issues to deal with. I had issues with my prostate, which were rectified about a week ago with some surgery. And a couple of months ago, I had to have another surgery to remove my right kidney, which had a tumor in it about the size of my fist. That turned out to be a very good move because that one was cancer. It was malignant. But the surgeons did an excellent job. There were no complications, and I haven't required any chemotherapy or radiotherapy. And aside from a series of scans that I'll have to take over the next few years to make sure I remain clear, I'm kind of good to go. And things are going to get better. I'm going to get stronger, and we'll be going back to making one a week. Maybe not immediately, but fairly soon. I've got a number of people who've made certain specific requests about videos they'd like to see, and I'm going to try and work on those first. And I've got a few interesting things planned for the coming months. So do stand by and have a look at that. I'd also like to say a lot of you know that I live in the United Kingdom. I live in England. And my health care is from the National Health Service, the NHS. And these are the guys who looked after me. I had multiple tests, multiple procedures, multiple hospital stays, multiple surgeries, a bucket full of medication. And because I'm with the NHS, it cost me exactly nothing. I'm 60, so I don't have to pay for prescriptions because that's one of the rules here with the NHS. And all of the other procedures. In fact, the only thing I've had to pay for in terms of my health care was once or twice when I've had to pop by there for various shorter procedures, I had to pay for parking at the hospital. That's about it. This is why, for those of you who know that I support Medicare for All in the States, this is why, because I know what you guys are missing. You know, when you have nationalized or state-run health care, you get what you need when you need it without having to go bankrupt. I know that people with my particular medical issues in the States have had to face bills of between $1 and $200,000, which is, to my mind, insane. It was bad enough I had to take time off work and lose some money that way, but at least I didn't have to face a devastating medical bill. And even in the States where you have insurance, you have copays. And by the time all is said and done, you're paying more. Because the reality is, health insurance is a private sector tax. The public sector tax that we pay here in the UK for our NHS is tiny by comparison, and there are no copays. Something to think about. The reality is, I know with Medicare for All, I've looked at the figures. The average person will be at least $12,000 a year better off by them going to the Medicare for All. And I know it's not under debate just at the minute, but when it is, that's why people like me tend to support it as loudly as possible, because we know what you're missing. You'll find most people, most Americans especially, who have lived outside of the United States, where really in every civilized country in the world, certainly every developed civilized country in the world, there is nationalized health care and people don't end up being devastated by medical bills. We know what we're talking about, and that's why we support it so vehemently. But anyway, I would like to thank all the doctors, nurses, and other medical staff who helped me, because what you did for me saved my life. And frankly, about a month ago, I became a grandfather for the first time. And I want to see her grow up. I want to see my granddaughter get married. I got a long wait before that happens, so I need to stick around for a bit. I'm not done yet. And thanks to the NHS, I'm not done yet. Anyway, thanks to all you guys. If you're watching this, I really appreciate it, and I want you to know that. For everyone else, as I say, we've got some really good and interesting videos coming up. I look forward to seeing you again in the coming weeks, months, and years to come. And like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Have a good one.